Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is the Founders KBS. I've had this many times before, but this is the 2015 version. That's right. It is June 2021, and this is a 2015 KBS. Bottled on date March 5th of 2015. This bottle is courtesy of Mr. Shane Fudge. Thank you so much. Got to meet up with him and hang out in Nashville for a day. Went to the Bearded Iris, which is a really good brewery up there. We drank a bunch of beers, got to review a bunch of beers, did like a beer share type thing, and he let me bring a few home. This was one of the ones he's kindly let me take back home, and I'm going to review it for you guys. So, 6 years old. Wow. Okay. KBS is a great beer. I kind of have a feeling that because this has so much age on it, maybe the coffee's died down a little bit, which wouldn't be a bad thing. Because I love bourbon barrel aged stouts, and I do like the idea of possibly picking up more of the bourbon notes if the coffee's faded a little bit, but we'll see. So there's the pour. A little bit of a head there. Almost a beige head. Not quite that dark though. We'll just say a tan head. So not the normal KBS. Like if this was a fresh KBS, definitely be getting a little bit more head, and the regeneration would be a little bit better, I think, because there's not a ton of that happening. But the appearance is jet black. You do have some alcohol legs on the glass there. So 11.2% for the 2015. Wow. Okay. So on the aroma, the barrel notes are coming through right up front. The coffee is there, but definitely not as prevalent as I thought it was going to be on the aroma based off of my other experiences with KBS. Fresher bottles of KBS, not cellared KBS like this. Some dark chocolate, a little bit of that roasted malt character, like toasty bread notes. It smells absolutely incredible. Maybe a little bit of dark fruit as well. A little fig action on the nose. God, this smells good. This smells so good. Vanilla. Maybe a slight berry note in there as well, like mixed berry, raspberry, blueberry. The barrel notes are coming through a lot more than what I am used to with the KBS. I think that's because this has been aging for a while. All right, I've talked enough about this beer. I am salivating. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Wow. Dark fruit, fig, date, dark chocolate. A lot of chocolate actually coming through. The barrel notes with this are coming through all throughout the sip. Much more barrel presence with a cellared version of the KBS here. The coffee is mellowed out significantly. It's there, but it's in the background. It's not a lead flavor anymore. Mm. Those dark fruit notes are really lingering. Definitely dates and fig. Wow. I knew this was going to be good because KBS is excellent. I didn't know this. This is really blowing my mind right now. I did not expect this to be on this level. This is the best Founders beer I've ever had, right here. This 2015 KBS. This is just insane. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to sell her some KBS now for 5 or 6 years. This is out of this world. Unbelievably good. Sorry, I'm at a loss here. So quick recap: best bourbon barrel aged beer I've ever had. Damn. I'd love to try some Bourbon County that's aged 5 or 6 years and see how it stacks up to something like this. Absolutely incredible. I've got to give it 100. I've got to. If you are lucky enough to come across a 2015 KBS, wow. My favorite thing about this is the coffee is pretty much just faded away, just a little bit of bitterness and coffee flavor. But the barrel notes with this just really are just out of this world. That dark fruit note throughout the sip, outstanding. And the chocolate did not fade. The coffee faded, but the chocolate notes are still there. So, I mean, it's just, man, it's perfect. Thanks again to Shane Fudge for sending me home with this beer. I really appreciate it. You you can't go wrong with this. You cannot go wrong with this. 100 out of 100 for the 2015 KBS. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.